Hey, everybody.
Just sit back and enjoy.
Welcome to the live episode of the Peter Schiff Show.
That's fine, but for me, it's
a podcast here on YouTube. Been very busy.
I've just answered to a higher calling.
A day, very busy week. I've been doing a lot of podcasts, as you notice. I've been trying to do one every day because there's been so much stuff happening every day.
It happened in the blink of an eye, and I'm totally excited by it.
Day, and I have so much stuff to talk about. It's even hard to restrict the length of the podcast, but I have a lot of stuff to do, and so you end up getting them
well, you had to pick that one
kind of late at night. Plus the upload speed here for some reason in Puerto Rico has slowed down quite a bit, so sometimes it's taken me a long time to get the podcast.
Didn't you?
Podcasts uploaded, but I wanted to do one today live. I wanted to take some questions because I spent a lot of time today
droopy-eyed arm,
watching the financial media. There's a lot of stuff going on, and I just heard
armless children.
Really, some of the most ridiculous things I've ever heard said by a lot of
I have a disease. I cured it with my brain.
People who I respect, who are very smart people, good businessmen,
Don't be special.
Good asset managers. But everybody has lost their minds. This is really the most idiotic thing I've ever seen.
Don't be special.
And the economy is about to implode. That much is pretty sure. And I have been warning about a lot of this stuff for a long time.
They're boner pills, Jack.
If people read my first book, Crash Proof: How to Profit from the Coming Economic Collapse. That book came out in 2000.
Pills, Jack.
7, before the blowing up of the subprime bubble. That was the pin that really pricked that financial crisis and led to the Great Recession. Well, when I wrote that book, I didn't know that the pin for the real crash, which was the topic or the title of my one of my later books, and the reason I called it the real crash was because the crash that we had in 2008 was not the crash I was referring to when I wrote my book,